All right, let's widen the scope of the show a little bit further. The managing director of the International Monetary Fund, Kristalina Georgieva, today formally opened the 12th IMF Statistical Forum in Washington, D.C. The two-day event was focused on how to embrace the future of artificial intelligence by navigating the challenges and opportunities of its adoption in policies and business. Here are excerpts from the forum's welcome remarks.
Let me start by thanking Bert and the Statistics Department for organizing the 12th IMF Statistical Forum on measuring the implications of AI on the economy. You always choose a topic that is timely and important and also fascinating. It has been just 2 years since generative AI emerged from the lab and became a tool that anyone with internet access can use. We still feel the excitement of something new and world-changing. And at the same time, we are all concerned about potential harm. AI has huge potential to boost growth and efficiency. Call centers, for example, have reported productivity gains of 34% among new and lower-skilled workers. But AI could also disrupt labor and financial markets, and it could deepen inequality within and among societies, destabilizing societies at a time when many are already very polarized. To make AI a force for good that boosts inclusive economic growth, we need concerted, coordinated actions by governments, the private sector, and civil society. And what do we need to inform those actions? Data. Reliable, timely, accurate, actionable data. For the next 2 days, you will be exploring both how to measure AI's impact on the economy and how AI can help us do our jobs better. Let me pose a few questions to help guide your discussions. First, how do we strengthen our statistical systems and frameworks so that countries can better measure the impact of AI on sectors like healthcare, finance, and manufacturing? How do we ensure that we can capture AI investment and its impact on productivity? Second, over many years, countries have worked with international organizations such as us at the IMF to build ethical, strong, and transparent standards and guidelines for collecting, compiling, and disseminating official, internationally comparable statistics, all while taking into account privacy concerns. Are the existing standards and guidelines fit for purpose in an era of widespread adoption of AI? Third, how can we leverage AI in the production of statistics? We see central banks exploring how Gen AI can help them sift petabytes of banking data to better monitor risks and refine forecasts. We see statistical organizations use AI to help classify transactions, transform unstructured data into robust indicators, and improve the accessibility of economic data.
And this year, we will focus on how AI is reshaping the global economy and which data are needed to understand both the benefits and the disruptive effects of AI on the economy. As the Managing Director said, data and statistics play a critical role in decision-making. And as AI is transforming the world we live in, it's important that we measure AI's economic impact. Without high quality, timely and comparable data, policymakers will struggle to make decisions that maximize AI's potential while mitigating its risks. The task ahead is not easy. To understand AI's implications, we need to measure its impact across multiple dimensions, such as labor markets, productivity, firm dynamics, investment in innovation, and across multiple sectors like professional services, education, healthcare, government sector. Measuring the AI economy may require new or updated statistical frameworks, as statistical indicators were not designed to fully capture its dynamic effects. The IMF Statistics Department plays a central role in assisting our members in producing high-quality macroeconomic statistics. We help countries adhere to the international statistical standards, ensuring that the data is reliable and comparable globally. In this vein, we are also committed in assisting member countries with AI-related data and measurement challenges. Work has started, and I'd highlight two initiatives. First, the international community has updated the international macroeconomic statistical standards. This work includes new guidelines on measuring AI, cloud computing, non-fungible tokens in both the Balance of Payments 7 manual and the System of National Accounts 2025, which both will be published next year. Our commitment to relevant statistical standards aimed at all countries, regardless of their level of development, can produce high-quality data that allow the users to effectively monitor AI's evolving influence on the economy. We already conducted workshops on measuring the digital economy for compilers in South America, Africa, and Southeast Asia, and will do a more extensive outreach and offer training to help member countries prepare to implement the revised statistical standards. And the second, as already mentioned by our Managing Director, our Statistics Department has recently established the IMF Big Data Center, dedicated to support the use of big data and statistical innovations, AI and data science tools at the fund.
I come to this topic from a couple of different perspectives. Right now, I'm doing research on the methods of AI and machine learning and how you put it into practice, and I've been building transformer models even before ChatGPT came out, trying to understand how we can use them to do better economic analysis. So I wanted to start, when we say AI, and especially when we talk about generative AI or the very latest AI, it's kind of confusing because something like ChatGPT is both like the technology and it's the product. So we can all interact directly with that product. And that's not the way that things usually have been. Like the machine learning is buried very deep. But if you are scrolling through social media videos, you're seeing the videos, but you're not seeing directly the machine learning. But now the way that the generative language models work is that when you use them as a developer tool, it's very similar to how a user interacts with it directly. I would argue that's a very short-term phenomenon in the sense that we're going to get more and more layers on top of it. But right now, when you talk about it, it's very confusing whether you're talking about the developer tool or the consumer product. So I want us to just walk through a few different types just to get a sense that that individual consumer tool is like really a tiny part of the ecosystem and the industry. So just the developer tools here, and I've got on top kind of example applications, and on the bottom kind of who's the target user. ChatGPT and OpenAI and also open source models like Llama, provided by Meta, are all developer tools in the sense that it's something like with the open models, you can download weights and you can just download code from GitHub. And then you can build things. And of course, the easiest thing to build is just an interactive model where you ask the thing general questions about the world. But you can put additional front ends on top of it that sort of change the question that's asked, so to turn what the user asks into something different, to make the answer look different, either to take advantage of certain information or to try to be factual or take a certain tone. Also, you can ask the user different questions or provide structure that would then change the query.